start this, so I just made some weird fucking noises. Fuck off, that's what you get. Welcome to episode 19 of Don't Fake.
The Funk. We're back, bitches. This time, solo episode. Just with some...
Well, actually, it's a duo episode, right? We're two people.
No, we're one. We're like one person, basically. No, not really. That sounds a little gay, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying is no guest today. We're just doing two-person collaboration.
Wait, hold everything, man. I just want to get this straight. Do you want to be inside of me?
Oh, man. We should talk about this off air.
Okay.
Hell no. Yeah, we're a little bit under the influence because Germany just, how do you say it? There's a new law that you can grow your own weed if you're suffering from chronic pain, and they can give you some...
shut yourself in the fucking head and half your brain's hanging out, maybe.
Exactly, but I mean, I bet there's some people who would do that. I read that there's like a couple 100,000 people already running to their doctors and trying to get like applications and shit. But yeah, as you say, it would be probably you're like missing a leg or missing arm or whatever, like, or just had a car accident, something crazy like that. They won't give it out that easily. Always the same shit here. Speaking of substances and shit, I just saw earlier that there was some hearing at the Athletic Commission of Nevada, and Chael Sonnen and Vitor Belfort were there, and for some crazy reason, Vitor Belfort got a temporary license, and he's gonna fight Chris Weidman in December. 6th of December, UFC 181. Actually, just yesterday, I think they announced that Anthony Pettis against Gilbert Melendez will be on the same card. So now they have two big title fights on there. That being said, if Vitor Belfort stays clean, even if he doesn't, I think at this point it's so obvious that UFC's just care about who draws the most money, and it's pretty damn obvious.
Well, first of all, you said that wrong. It's more like if he's able to circle off his fucking roids on time, and second of all, that's what it's all about. I mean, you can't really have Chael Sonnen fighting like who you're gonna, he's not gonna make money. Gonna let him fight John Jones again or fucking Chris Weidman. It's not gonna happen, So Belfort is the way better option.
Definitely, and also Chael Sonnen said he retired, so they suspended Chael Sonnen for 2 years, which is basically without a fine too. So he doesn't have to pay any money. He's just suspended for 2 years, which doesn't mean shit because he's retired anyways. On top of that, he's going to compete at Metamoris against Andre Galvao.
That's the thing that, I don't really get. He says he's, retired as a fighter, but maybe it was just like a fucking typo, and he just wanted to say he's fucking tired because, he's minus the fucking EPO or something.
Dude, that's a good possibility, man.
How long until Chael Sonnen loses one nut and gets bald? Like, how long?
Yeah, maybe we'll see him on a bicycle soon too,
Fucking yellow bracelets.
Yeah, maybe he's cruising around in France and shit. Why not? Yeah, he's a bit of a hypocrite, I have to say. Like, just a little bit, but that's okay. And
it's just fucking hilarious when you all hear all that fucking talk,
Yeah, a couple of years back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he talked a lot of shit, and now it's biting him in the ass.
Not even like a couple years back, like 2 days before this whole shit went down, and he tested like positive for EPO and all that crap. He said like, yeah, he took like some sort of meds that he got because he was circling off the TRT.
Mhm.
So basically, he was bullshitting. He knew something was gonna fucking happen. And he tried to bullshit people before the test even came out.
Yeah, he said he needed some kind of medication to raise his testosterone levels to be healthy, and his wife got pregnant, so he said he needed that to achieve that, something like that.
Oh, that's like that's oh,
That's
geez.
really cute. But
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And also, when this whole thing when Wanderlei Silva happened, that he didn't show up to the drug test. Apparently, he ran away through the back door of the gym or whatever. Yeah, Chael was pretty quick to shit all over him, and then a week later he gets busted for like maybe. Actually, I think he's the first person in MMA to get really busted for EPO in HGH, right? I mean, for EPO, I don't think.
I don't really recall anybody else. I mean, there's rumors, you hear through the grapevine of, people that are potentially using it, but I can recall any confirmed tests.
Yeah, then again, it's pretty damn. I mean, it's obvious in MMA that a lot of people. I mean, if you look at Alistair Overeem against Brock Lesnar, he tested positive for elevated TRT levels, but also, who the fuck believes that that's the only thing he was on? So now that Chael Sonnen got suspended for 2 years, I feel like they're making him a little bit of the scapegoat, because I'm sure there's other people. If they tested like the whole roster, they have like 500 fighters. I feel like they would lose a shit ton of fighters, and they would have guys left on the roster and left to put on cards, and people wouldn't really care about those fighters. I feel like, so. I mean, they're not in. I don't think the UFC is really interested in doing really strict testing and potentially busting a lot of fighters who are stars or whatever, or big draws. Like they can't be interested in that. So yeah, now maybe they try to. Now that Chael Sonnen is suspended for 2 years, which doesn't mean shit because he's retired, apparently. That's what he said, he's retired. So maybe they feel like now people will shut up a little bit because, one guy got suspended for 2 years, blah, blah. Yeah, it's just not a solution.
When it comes down to what it is, I mean, behind closed doors, everybody knows that a lot of fighters do fucking roids and other fucking drugs, and this coming out, now everybody acts like fucking, steroids in fucking pro wrestling came up, I can't believe those guys are on roids, I thought they were just lifting. Like, it's not that big of a deal, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, they're making him the scapegoat, but somebody has to lose his head, so
Yeah, right. And then
make it like this funny story.
Then if he's retired anyways, it's not hurting him that much. And I bet he will be. I bet he will be back on TV soon. He lost his Fox job too, but yeah.
He'll probably get his own show, fucking arresting Mexicans in the desert trying to get to the USA.
Yeah, he's gonna bust the whole steroid market down there. Some crazy reality TV show. Yeah, but he's gonna be on Fox, back on Fox soon, or something like that. Maybe not Fox, but some TV related stuff, because he's just. I mean, they need a guy like that who's. people are in. Maybe people don't like him. Not everyone likes him, but yeah, people are interested in somehow. So he's definitely one of those. I mean, a while back I saw this, and they had Chris Lytle on there, who was a good fighter, very entertaining fighter, but he's not the talker that Chael Sonnen is, and then Kenny Florian and Daniel Cormier all sitting there high-fiving each other and making stupid jokes. I mean, come on.
Yeah, but do you really think he'll be back on TV soon? Because I heard he will be opening a nutritional improvement center with Victor Conte.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, but
that would be fucking rad.
He definitely, yeah, but he claims he has no idea. You know, he didn't know that all this stuff was illegal. So is he really the right person to do that? You know, come on. He didn't know that EPO was illegal. I mean, even the guy at the commission I read earlier, this one guy at the commission said, "You got to be kidding me if you're saying you didn't know that EPO was illegal."
Plus, you're shooting it too, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, exactly. I think that's what he said. You're shooting something with a needle. You're saying you didn't know it was illegal. I mean, come on.
I do it all day. You know, I stick fucking needles up my arm.
Can't be wrong, right? I mean, come on.
Who doesn't?
HGH sounds good. Not bad. And yeah, it's just crazy situation.
Yeah, I really don't understand this whole fucking TRT and HGH thing. You know, I don't think humans are fucking meant to live forever, and you know, a man is not supposed to be young and vital forever. You know, I think aging and, you know, slowly becoming useless and dying is something that, you know, humans just have to deal with, and I don't know why everybody's running from it. You know, maybe I'll think it fucking sucks when I get there, but I don't really get the whole buzz.
Yeah, as a fighter, they probably feel like there's a little bit of pressure on them, because maybe they feel like everyone is on stuff, so I have to take it too to be on the same level. Or maybe others are like, I don't give a shit, I just have to do what I have to do to make a living, and if I lose they might cut me, so yeah, I'm gonna take something so I have better chances to win.
Yeah, but you know, not even just fighters, you know, with them it's, I'm not gonna say it's justifiable, you know, but it's understandable. You know, you can like get where they're coming from, but like from just regular people that are on this fucking shit, like Dana White is on this fucking shit, and Matt Serra is like, isn't Joe Rogan on this shit too?
Yeah, Joe Rogan said he's on testosterone and HGH, I think, the small doses, something like that. Yeah, but Lorenzo Fertitta, you seen that guy? He's like 5'6".
You know, Joe Rogan's case, that would be something different because he's balancing it out with the fucking Nature Box, you know.
Nature Box, Alpha Brain. What's the other shit? Bulletproof coffee, right? Mycotoxins.
Yeah, that bulletproof coffee's a hunk of shit, man. I put that shit in a thermos flask and I shot it with a fucking shotgun, and that shit fucking exploded, man.
Oh man, yeah, mycotoxins is probably
fucking bullshit. That's what it is.
It made it sound like this Dave Asprey guy made it sound like you're gonna have worms crawling out of your asshole if you drink like normal coffee, you know, because of some mycotoxin bullshit. I mean, who the fuck I mean, everyone drinks, pretty much everyone drinks coffee.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't either. So fuck this whole conversation, you know, about coffee. Yeah, fuck coffee. Here on record, fuck coffee. And fuck Dave Asprey too. Alright.
Yeah.
Mycotoxins my fucking ass.
And we actually, by that we mean we're encouraging you to fucking go wherever that guy is and fuck a cup of coffee and then his butthole first.
Yeah,
first fuck the cup of coffee and then the butthole.
Yeah,
this is the fucking order.
Use coffee as lubrication, you know.
It's enough butter in there, right? Just take that and, you know, smear it between your hands until it gets kind of soft, and you put it on your cock, and then you smear it on his asshole, and then you just, slip it in like Black Flag said.
Yeah, but to really punish him, use normal coffee with mycotoxins, please.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get fucking AIDS.
Oh, man. This fucking guy. Alright. Let's move on from this bullshit. Did you see last week we had 2 UFC cards? On Wednesday, main event was Donald Cerrone against Jim Miller. Tremendous fight.
That was a fucking beating, man.
Yeah, in the first round it was pretty even, but then the second round,
Jesus Christ, that went downhill quick, man.
yeah, it was crazy how Cerrone just kept kicking the body, and after each kick, and Miller's elbow got lower each time, He was trying to protect the body all the time because he was fearing the kick to the body. Oh, and what I almost forgot, he got knocked out twice, basically, or stopped twice. Like, Cerrone did this front kick to the body, and the ref, who was it? The big guy with the bald guy. What's his fucking name again? Dan Miraglotta. Yes,
Dan. Yeah,
big
something
Dan,
Italian that it's pronounced weirdly.
Yeah, and he said it was a low kick to the balls or whatever. Yeah, and then the replay you saw it just grazed the cup a little bit maybe, but yeah, it was to the body. So yeah, Miller was basically out. And if you look at it, Miller, he should have been happy if it was stopped there, because he would have avoided his fucking head kick then a couple minutes later.
Yeah.
Cerrone even looked a little, after the fight, he looked like a little, he didn't really celebrate, He went to, he said something to Joe Silva and to the ref too. Maybe like, dude, this wasn't necessary, Yeah, it really wasn't, because, man, that head kick was bad.
Yeah, but what the fuck would that be? I mean, that wasn't necessary that I fucking made the decision to fucking kick him in his head, right?
Yeah, man.
You could have kicked him like in the fucking liver or fucking kidneys or the fucking stomach or whatever.
Maybe he felt like, yeah, if I'm kicking like that to the body again, I'm gonna say it's a low kick, I'm gonna get disqualified, and fuck this, I'm just kick his fucking head off. That's what he did.
Just bitch slap him in the dick.
Yeah, and Donald Cerrone, Jim Miller, he's never been stopped like that before, so yeah, pretty impressive shit from Donald fucking Cerrone.
True that.
4 wins this year already. He lost last year in August, he lost against Dos Anjos, Rafael Dos Anjos. Then 4 wins now this year, pretty damn impressive so far. Yeah, and then on Saturday, UFC Dublin. It was a pretty crazy card. Irish fans drunk as fuck and yelling. They're really fucking loud, man. Even watching online, it was pretty crazy. They were like in a soccer stadium, singing and screaming, drunk as fuck. Yeah, and what do you think about the whole Conor McGregor hype?
It's tough to say, I mean, isn't he gonna fight fucking, who is he fighting next? I forgot.
Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, right. That's gonna be like the first fucking test for him, I think.
I agree.
That's gonna make or break him right there, because
exactly.
The fucking diamond will fucking put it on him, He's a bad motherfucker. You can't joke with that guy.
Yeah, Dustin Poirier, he's fucking awesome. He's in this weight class. He's one of my favorite fighters because he's so well-rounded. He can strike. He can put you in a submission on the ground. He has a good guard. Fucking, he goes forward. He's a warrior. He had some good fights against Korean Zombie, against Cap Swanson. Solid fights. And I agree that a lot of people are just now, people are overhyping Conor McGregor like crazy, blah blah. I mean, come on, he just had 3 fights in UFC. He was injured for a year, his ACL injury. So he just had his comeback fight, and people should calm down. fight against Dustin Poirier will be like, if he wins that fight, people have to say, yeah, he's fucking legit.
Yeah.
I mean, he seems to have pretty damn good striking, very precise, and
He does. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look bad, but yeah.
I'm not saying like that the whole hype is like bullshit or
No.
something. I'm just saying that he looks good, but he hasn't really fought anybody to put his talent into relation. You know what I mean? I think this will really be the first fucking test, and after that you can judge his talent on a scale way better. You know?
Exactly. People should like just calm down a little, because it's either way. It's either people are just, yeah, he's so fucking awesome, he's gonna be the next champ, and then there's those people who are, he's fucking sucks, he hasn't fought anybody. I think you should look at it a little bit in the middle, you know. I mean, it's not, for sure he hasn't fought any top 10 guys, and yeah, Dustin Poirier will definitely be his first test.
Yeah, but what the fuck kind of argument is that? You know, he hasn't fought any top 10 guys. How many fucking UFC fights does he have? 4. You know?
Three
I mean,
actually.
3.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck? You know, the guy, he's supposed to like make a living in a few fucking years that will, you know, provide him for the rest of his life. What are you gonna do? Throw him in there against the champion in his first fucking UFC fight? That's like some dumb shit. This is a good way to do this, you know, let him have a couple of fights and then give him somebody to see if his talent is legit or not. That's
Exactly.
the smart approach.
That's what they're doing now. UFC 178 against Dustin Poirier. Bam. Done. We'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a great fight. That's going to be... I mean, Dustin Poirier is already fired up. I saw him saying a couple things. He's not too happy about the whole hype around Conor McGregor. You know, yeah, it's going to be a good fight. But you know, Ariel Helwani, I have a lot of respect for the guy. He's a good guy. I think always interesting interviews, and yeah. But on his show, the MMA Hour, from this Monday, he said that right now, if you're featherweight in the UFC, a fight against Conor McGregor would be bigger than a fight against a champion. This is fucking ridiculous, in my opinion.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, he said that. What? Just exact quote. He said a fight against Conor McGregor right now, because of his hype and whatnot, he said to a big draw and stuff, would be bigger than a fight against a champion. And champion, is Jose Aldo.
What the fuck?
It's just, I don't know.
That's fucking stupid, man. The champion is the fucking champion. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. If you beat the champion, you're the champion.
He's fucking instigating shit again. That guy needs to be fucking slapped to be put in his fucking place. Nick Diaz was right all along. Somebody go slap his nose.
Or Rampage should slam him or whatever.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes, I don't know. I can't agree with the guy there, because that's just fucking ridiculous. If you beat the champion, you're the fucking champion. If you beat Conor McGregor, you're the guy. Yeah, you're the guy who derailed the hype train. Yeah, great. What can you buy with that? You just, if you're the champ, you get new sponsors. You get a new fucking contract. You know, I don't know. That's just fucking
new fucking pussy.
New pussy. Yeah, exactly. If you beat Conor McGregor, you get beat up by Irish guys. That's what you fucking get, you know? Like fucking Irish fans. You get mucked in a fucking corner by drunk Irish guys. Who wants that?
With fucking whiskey bottles.
Yeah, who wants that shit? No one. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. That's just... Sometimes this guy, he says stuff... He's a little bit too focused on the whole... surroundings of the fight, the build-up, the hype, and too pro wrestling-like sometimes, in my opinion. His approach, Ariel Helwani, I mean, that he's a little, puts a little too much importance on this kind of shit, I mean, fuck this.
Yeah, but I mean, it's what you're gonna do, As an MMA fan, you don't have too many options, really,
Yeah, it's part of the business for sure, but he's saying stuff. Yeah, he's selling out arenas. He sold out an arena in Ireland, and he's from Ireland. So I mean,
Yeah.
I don't. It doesn't mean that he's gonna be like a huge pay-per-view draw. That's a whole different level in my opinion. I mean, he might be. He definitely has a lot of fans and also some haters, which is always good. If you have haters, people want to see you lose. But yeah, and a lot of people hate John Jones and want to see him lose, but he's not a pay-per-view star like GSP or Anderson Silva were. So who knows? I don't know a lot about I don't know about all the numbers shit, but I hear some stuff. I just don't think. Yeah, selling out in an arena in Ireland, which is his fucking home country, it's not the same as being like a big pay-per-view draw and on a big pay-per-view in Las Vegas, where people have to pay $60 in the US for pay-per-view. It's a different level. So, alright then, let's move on to this Saturday, UFC on Fox 12.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. We're just gonna...
Lawler versus fucking Brown.
This is gonna be awesome. Robbie Ruthless Lawler against Matt the Immortal Brown. Holy fucking shit.
It's gonna be a fucking slobber knocker.
This is gonna be... How often will Joe Rogan say tremendous in this fight?
I don't know, but it's definitely going to be the greatest fight in UFC history. That's for sure.
Let's hope so. Yeah, we're just gonna give our picks for the main card because, I mean, do you see anything very interesting on the undercard? I mean, big names. Maybe Kyle Kingsbury returns, fighting Patrick Cummins. That's kind of funny.
What? Who?
Kyle Kingsbury. Guy.
No, that other dude. I know Kyle Kingsbury.
Patrick Cummins, he got beat up by Daniel Cormier. That's a guy, the barista guy, who worked at Starbucks.
That's frappe latte boy, right?
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Starbucks dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Kyle Kingsbury is gonna pretty much, I don't know, punch him in his mug a couple of times and then go home the winner, you know?
Yeah. I don't know really. I don't know much about this Patrick Cummins guy.
I don't give a fuck. The guy's an asshole. You know, the whole thing with Cormier, you know, that dude is...
Yeah, we made him cry in training.
He has to be coming back with fucking, like, ninja moves and fucking what somersault kicks or whatever to make up for that shit, you know? The way more interesting fight, in my opinion, on the prelims is fucking George Masvidal versus Darren Cruikshank.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the undercard or if that's already on a main card, but yeah, either way, that's a great fucking fight.
Fuck yeah, I've always been with fucking Darren Cruikshank, you know, from fucking Detroit, you know.
Detroit superstar.
Fuck yeah.
He's on a roll lately too. Two big wins in a row against Mike Rio, TKO,
and two fucking awesome KOs or TKOs, you know.
Yeah, he had a wheel kick KO against Mike Rio, and then this against Eric Koch, where I remember you actually picked Darren Cruikshank in this fight.
I did.
And I didn't. And
it's a fucking white guy from Detroit. What the fuck are you gonna think? He's
Eric
gonna be.
He got fucked up. He got his fucking ass beat. So yeah, that's a good fight. But Jorge Masvidal, he's a veteran. You know, he has a lot of fights and
against big names too.
Yeah, Gilbert Melendez and yeah, he's very well rounded. Good wrestling, solid submissions, solid striking. But I just think in this fight, Darren Cruikshank is on such a roll right now. He improved his takedown defense and his submission defense and all. I see him winning this by decision, but just keeping it on the feet and outstriking Masvidal.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, stoppage not really sure because Masvidal is such a tough motherfucker, but
Yeah,
who
I mean, he
knows?
took fucking Melendez to decision.
Yeah,
He took Paul Daly to decision. You know, I mean, the guy obviously can take a fucking punch.
yeah. I'm just looking if he ever got stopped by punches. Oh yeah, against in 2008 against Rodrigo Dam, he got TKO'd.
That's the brother of like, what's the chick called? Karina Dam, right? Isn't he?
What? Really?
Rodrigo Dam. I think that's the brother of Karina Dam.
Who's Karina Dam?
She's a fighter from Brazil.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. Could be, yeah, could be.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking awesome. See, we learn every day. Just shows how much I know about women's MMA. Not much. Yeah, but yeah, speaking of women's MMA real quick, we spoke earlier about UFC 181, main event Chris Weidman Belfort,
Yes.
and Anthony Pettis Melendez co-main event, and I just read earlier some rumors that if they sign Gina Carano, they'll put Rousey against Carano on this card too.
Holy
So
fucking.
this is because it would be the kind of the end of the year card.
That would be. Holy fucking
That
shit,
would
man.
break records, I think.
Fucking awesome.
Be crazy. A lot of people are against the Rousey Carano fight, but I mean,
I can only have two words for you. Fuck it.
yeah. I mean, come on. It can't be worse than Rousey just smashing a poor girl in 16 seconds, right?
Yeah, and I mean, think about, those titties and that ass combined and laughing on, probably grinding up against each other at some point,
Not bad. Yeah, I don't care either. Make
Yeah,
it
no,
happen.
but actually, I think the fight is going to be rather quick. Ronda's going to handle her.
Probably. Maybe not in
Yeah.
16 seconds, but
Yeah, maybe like a minute and 16 or...
then there's
I don't
this other chick, this kickboxing chick, Holly Holm. She got signed too, but they already said she needs like 1 or 2 wins because she hasn't fought anybody, so she needs at least 1 or 2 wins in the UFC to get to Ronda Rousey. That would be kind of interesting to see if this chick actually has a little bit of takedown defense, and she has a very long reach, Holly Holm. So
Yeah.
I don't know how Rousey could deal with that. Who knows? Probably getting smashed too by Rousey, but I don't know. Alright, then let's go back to UFC on Fox.
All right, wait a second.
What you got?
I had to laugh because every time somebody says the guy hasn't fought anybody, I have to think of this thing. I have the video right here. I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna do this on Twitter so people who listen to this can find this. And it's just gonna say podcast video, the tweet, podcast video, and a link. And every time somebody says the guy hasn't fought anybody, I have to think of this, and you have to watch the whole thing. But it's short, it's not long.
So yeah, you're just gonna tweet it. Oh yeah, I just see what you're tweeting. So anyone who's listening to this, just go to Lucas' Twitter, LCSKLN on Twitter, and just check podcast video and see it as a reference. Alright. Then next fight, Josh Thompson against Bobby Green. That sounds like a good fight too, man.
Yeah, it definitely does. But I don't really know, who to pick. That's a tough fucking fight too, I mean,
Yeah.
you could say, like Bobby Green is on a fucking tear, he won against fucking
Pat Healy,
Pat Healy, Jacob Folkman,
James Krause.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Josh Thompson, I mean, his last 3 fights, that has to be considered too, were Gilbert fucking Melendez, which was split decision. Nate Diaz,
Knocked him out.
won,
Head
actually,
kick.
yeah. And Benson Henderson,
Which was fucking bullshit because he won that fight.
yeah,
It was a big fuck up from the judges once again. And on top of all that, Thompson broke his hand like in the second round and still dominated Henderson pretty much in the grappling aspect. So, yeah. I mean, Bobby Green, like you said, is on a win streak right now. I just think that Thompson is such a veteran and so much experience and has so many tools. He's a good wrestler. He has good submissions, and as we've seen in the Nate Diaz fight, he has solid striking too and power. So, yeah, I'm picking Thompson in this one. Maybe even
I picked Thompson definitely by stoppage.
by stoppage. Yeah, I'm
gonna go that far.
Yeah, I agree actually. Maybe a late stoppage submission or who knows. But Thompson by stoppage. Then, oh shit, Clay the Carpenter Guida against Dennis motherfucking Bermudez. Speaking of fighters who are on a win streak, Dennis Bermudez 6-fight win streak right now.
Dennis Bermudez is somebody that for some awkward reason always flies under my fucking radar. I don't know why.
Yeah, he hasn't fought really big names and always fought on the undercards. I think this is his first fight on the main card. Just his last 3 fights, Max Holloway, split decision win, Steven Seiler, decision win, and then Jim Hetz, he TKO'd him. Yeah, that's not the biggest names, but
yeah,
he really improved a lot. His last loss was Diego Brandao, and actually in the Ultimate Fighter finals, he lost that fight by armbar.
Yeah, but on the other hand, he doesn't have a lot of fights too,
Yeah, that's true. And yeah, Clay Guida, he dropped down to featherweight a couple fights ago. He has 3 fights now at featherweight. A win against Hatsuyoki with split decision. Then he got KO'd by Chad Mendes. Then he won a decision against Tetsuya Kawajiri. And I have to say, I'm not really that impressed lately with Clay Guida. I think he's he's over the hill. He's on the decline a little bit.
I think so too.
Yeah, he had 45 fights already. That's quite a bunch. Yeah, I think Bermudez is just a younger, fresher fighter,
Yeah, I see the edge with Bermudez too.
Yeah, I'm going by decision. Because Clay Guida is still a tough motherfucker, And Chad Mendes, if this guy is crazy.
Yes, he still has that fucking cardio,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I just see Bermudez. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Guida won, but yeah, picking Bermudez by decision here.
Yeah.
Then co-main event. Anthony Rumble Johnson against Antonio Rogerio Nogueira, aka Lil Nog.
Oh shit! I think that's gonna end not good for Lil Nog.
Yeah, I agree. That's. Oh man, that's a fucking tough fight for Lil Nog.
Yeah, that guy. I mean, if you saw him at fucking welterweight, and you saw him move, and you see him now, he's a fucking bad motherfucker right now.
Yeah, Anthony Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked so fucking sick at welterweight. The guy who told him that would be a good idea, I don't know what the fuck he was on. But yeah, he had one fight, and since he returned to UFC, he had one fight, right? Oh yeah, see it against Phil Davis. Exactly. And he beat the shit out of Phil Davis.
Yep. For 3 fucking whole rounds.
Yeah, I mean, Rashad Evans dominated Phil Davis, but more like on the ground and wrestled him around, which was pretty impressive too. But Rumble Johnson, he beat the crap out of Phil Davis. He's fucking scary at light heavyweight. So fucking big.
And
powerful.
I mean, Big Knock, you can say what you want, but
Little Knock.
I mean, yeah, his last 4 fights, I mean, he lost to Ryan Bader, Phil Davis,
Mm-hmm.
well, speaking of him, Tito fucking Ortiz.
Yeah.
I don't see him pulling off a win here.
And then his last fight was against Rashad Evans over a year ago, like almost 1.5 years ago, and he won this. So it was like one of the worst fights ever, probably in UFC. Like total crap.
Yeah.
He won it.
I'll definitely, the smart thing is going with Johnson via stoppage.
Yeah. Yeah, stoppage is a possibility, but I don't think that Little Knock's chin is that fucked up as his big brothers, Like Big Knock he's fucking gone. Yeah, he's way over the hill.
He definitely is. And it's fucking sad to see, man.
Yeah, definitely. It's crazy. So I would pick Anthony Johnson by decision here, like similar to what he did to Phil Davis, beating him around and but the stoppage, yeah, could be. I mean, what?
I don't know. It's just a feeling. We'll see.
Yeah, I would like to see if Anthony Johnson wins. I would like to see a fight against Glover Teixeira. That would be fucking great, in my opinion.
It would be.
Rumble Johnson against Glover Teixeira, man.
Okay.
So yeah, both going with Rumble Johnson, obviously. I don't know. I haven't looked at any betting lines, but for anyone who's into betting, could be that Johnson has a good line, so might be worth to put some money on him there, because I don't see him losing this one, really. Then let's go to main event, one of the most anticipated fights, non-title fights in the UFC right now.
Jesus was born.
Yeah. Robbie Ruthless Lawler against Matt the Immortal Brown. Oh shit.
That's gonna be, like I said, a fucking slobber knocker.
That's gonna be a fucking crazy battle.
He's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, this shit, it's a main event, so it's 5 rounds, but I've said it before. This is not gonna go 5 rounds. Like when Mark Hunt fought Bigfoot Silva, I'm like, no way this is going 5 rounds. And then they beat the shit out of each other for 5 rounds.
Yeah.
For some fucking crazy reason. So you never know, but man, in this fight, I don't see it going 5 rounds. I mean, not really. So
I don't either.
So Matt Brown, he's on a, I think, 7-fight winning streak. But here we have the same problem again, that some people doubt him because he hasn't beaten like the very big names. Recently he finished Mike Pyle.
Eric Silva.
Yeah, and then this last fight, Eric Silva, that was a great fight.
Yeah, and before that, I mean, it was, except for Mike Swig, it wasn't like great competition exactly. Or like big fucking name competition.
Yeah, and really top 10 guys, no top 10 guys there on his winning streak. Yeah, and Robbie Lawler, he just coming off. He had this crazy fight against Johnny Hendricks and almost won the title.
Yeah.
Since he's.
And let's not forget, he fucking TKO'd Jake Ellenberger after.
Yeah, exactly. Then he had his. Yeah, he fought in March against Johnny Hendricks. Then, like 2 months later, he finished Jake Ellenberger, and now he's gonna fight again. So he's staying busy. He wants the title shot again, and yeah, it's confirmed by the UFC confirmed, or Dana White confirmed, that the winner of this fight is gonna get a title shot against Hendricks, because Hendricks had a biceps tear or whatever it's called, biceps injury, so he's recovering now. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
I have one on my left arm. My left bicep once tore partially, and it looks fucking disgusting.
Yeah, just like it rolls up your arm.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross.
You can kind of like feel it curl too. It's fucking. Oh.
I saw some pictures like before and after surgery from Johnny Hendricks. They opened him up and like pulled it all together and back in there. I don't know what they exactly do.
Jesus Christ.
Gross. Yeah, but anyways, the winner of Lawler against Brown will get the next title shot against Johnny Hendricks. So then let's break it down. What do you think?
This is really another tough one to pick. But personally, I'm really convinced that Robbie Lawler is down to fucking knock people out until he gets that bout, and I really think he wants it more than Matt Brown. So I'm going with Robbie Lawler, and I'm not gonna pick how the fight ends. I can say if it's gonna be a decision or a fucking stoppage or whatever, but I'm gonna go with Robbie Lawler.
Yeah, I agree with you that I also picked Lawler, but I think Matt Brown really wants it. I mean, that's one of his biggest strengths, his mentality, that he always comes back. He gets hurt in a fight, and then he survives, and he comes back and beats the shit out of people. That's what he did for the last couple of fights. So I just think the main factor here will be that Robbie Lawler is, in my opinion, the more technical striker, has more tools in the stand-up maybe, like his kicks are very good lately. Maybe more power too. He has crazy power, and Matt Brown is just the kind of guy who overwhelms people. Like not exactly like Nick Diaz with his volume striking, but a little bit similar, just walking forward and putting the pressure always, and maybe putting a little bit more power into his punches as Nick Diaz does. But yeah, it's kind of like maybe a little bit of a similar style between Brown and Diaz. So I just think that if Matt Brown does that against Robbie Lawler and comes forward trying to put the pressure and just punching, trying to hit him, that Robbie Lawler would just counter him at some point maybe. And if he gets hit with a big shot by Robbie Lawler or a kick to the body by Robbie Lawler, because Matt Brown, I think he got dropped twice by Erick Silva by body shots, and also against Jordan Mein he got dropped by a body shot. So that seems to be a little bit of his weakness maybe. So I don't see him overwhelming Robbie Lawler, and I'm picking Robbie Lawler by stoppage. Let's say second round. Robbie Lawler is a fucking animal.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
Yeah, I mean, I just hope it's gonna be a great fight. I think it's gonna be a great fight, and
of course it will be no matter what.
Yeah.
I can see this being how in the world could this
maybe it ends in 20 seconds. You know, would be crazy. Maybe Matt Brown comes running in and eats a fucking head kick, or I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, but overall, we just broke down the main card, and this is going to be a great event, in my opinion. Like on paper, it looks really good and exciting fights. Looking at the last two cards, the UFC in Dublin, then UFC, where was it? Atlantic City, Cerrone against Miller, that was also a great card. So, yeah, lately some good cards because the last couple of months haven't been exactly that exciting, maybe. Some weaker cards in the past, so.
Yeah, but the last couple of cards were great. You can't always have a fucking explosive card that's not gonna happen, you know? And I mean, you will have a couple of cards that are fucking tremendous, and you will have a couple mediocre ones, you know? But the last couple ones were great, so I don't have no reason to complain, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, me either, especially because we're not paying $60, you know, for pay-per-view, let's say.
No, I mean, seriously, the last three fucking events, like the Ultimate Fighter finale, Cerrone versus Miller, and fucking
UFC Dublin.
This is Brandao.
Yeah.
Fuck, tremendous cards all throughout.
Now this one's gonna be great too, no doubt.
And even that before UFC 175, man, that was a great fucking card.
175 was.
Rousey, Weidman.
Oh yeah, Machida Weidman. This was fucking great.
So basically,
And then just the pay-per-view before that, Mighty Mouse against Bagotinov. A lot of people were shitting on that. Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Last couple 4 cards were like
But,
really
yeah.
great cards.
I'm just saying it's not exactly my opinion, but a lot of people were shitting on the
Yeah, I get it.
couple
Yeah.
months. But if you look at 173, I think it was Dillashaw against Brandao. This was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't. People just like to complain, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fucking. How are you gonna fucking stack a card with stars and expect everyone to get submitted or knocked out or whatever? It's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a couple of cards and it's gonna be good, and then it's gonna be a little bit slower again. Then it's gonna pick up maybe one card and it's gonna be a little slower. That's how it fucking goes, you know.
Yeah, but what's a fact is that a lot of cards, like the smaller fight night cards, on paper they are not as appealing because they can't take the really big names and put them on the smaller cards anymore because they have so many cards. They kind of have to save the big names for the pay-per-views or Fox cards. So they're gonna have main events like James Tehuna against Nate Marquardt, which really people look at this card and be like, what the fuck? And
Hey, watch out, okay? The real winner of that card was Jesus.
oh yeah, Nate Marquardt said, yeah. I mean,
Nate Marquardt is gonna go to heaven for being like a fucking.
it seems like Jesus saved Vitor Belfort too. He's getting his title shot. It's all Jesus. Jesus did it again.
I wonder what weight division he'll tell him to drop to.
Yeah, that's. He said it. Marquardt said it, right? Yeah, Jesus told me, or
Yeah,
Jesus told me to go back to a middleweight, to go back up.
fucking nut job.
Yeah, that's right.
Like how did he call you on your fucking phone? Like direct message? Did you like appear in your garden?
Maybe they should test him for some substances, mind enhancing substances.
Yeah, but I'm wondering how did he tell you? Did he send a telegram? Did he came in when you were fucking your wife doggy style?
Maybe he calls his coach Jesus. Who knows? Maybe his coach told him.
His name's maybe he's a little Mexican guy that teaches him how to box, and his name is Jesus.
Jesus told him move back up to middleweight.
You move back up to middleweight.
That sounds Arabic. That sounds like an Arabian.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's all this.
Yeah. You said that. You said that, not me.
No, we don't want to get in trouble.
I just wanted to bask in the feeling of being the good guy once and not being the one that says the asshole thing.
We're gonna get fired like Anthony Cumia.
Oh shit! Like I'm gonna fire you. You are gonna fire me.
Yeah, we're gonna get fired from Skype. Banned from Skype. Or YouTube.
Why?
We're just homophobic, racist, and whatever.
I'm anti-feminist too.
Anti-feminist, yeah, we're gonna get punished for that for sure. Anti-feminist, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm anti-Jesus Christ too.
Oh man, we're gonna get attacked by feminists and crazy religious people now. That's
fucking religious people, fucking feminists, and fucking I don't know who else can fucking all suck my
MMA
dick
haters.
while I shit on a cross or some whatever they fucking worship.
MMA haters are gonna shit on us too because all we talk about, yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, who fucking cares? I'm stoned, you're stoned. If you're not stoned listening to this, fuck you too.
Yeah,
And I mean that like in a pitiful way, you know, because you're not able to
that's right.
enjoy.
If you live in North Korea and can't smoke weed, my bad. Oh, sorry. Yeah, then not just another information that our next episode after this one will be episode number 20.
Aw,
We're gonna have a special guest, and don't ask who it will be because I don't know. I don't have a fucking idea who it will be.
are we gonna get drunk for our 21st episode?
Yeah, this should have been 18 here, right?
Yeah, no, but you know,
I think you were drunk on the last one. 18.
no, I was just stoned.
All right. Yeah.
I ate some fucking brownies, and that was with New York General, right?
Oh yeah, that
I was fucking plastered.
I was fucked up too because I forgot to look at the time, and then after a while I realized it was like 1 hour 40 minutes.
Yeah,
Like
the biggest problem I had was I couldn't talk while I had my eyes open, so I had to figure out, you know, I just could talk while I had my eyes closed. It was kind of fucking weird.
definitely fucked up. So yeah, we're gonna be back sometime soon with a special guest. Not sure who, but if you listen to this, give us some recommendation who we could have as a guest on our 20th episode number 20. So yeah, that would be appreciated. Thank you for listening, and also we're interested to hear you guys picking the winners of this upcoming UFC card. So just tweet your picks so we can compare picks and then call each other's losers if we got it wrong, you know.
And by pics, we mean dick pics.
Oh man, losers. Good thing I went 5-0 the last event, so I don't have to post any. Thank Jesus.
Yeah, okay, let's end on this awkward note.
Yeah, thank
Penises and men laying on top of each other and Jesus.
See you next time on Don't Fake.
The funk.
Thank you.